tax regime are real and significant. The inability of government to efficiently raise revenue has led directly to an over-reliance on borrowing to finance public spending. A government that cannot properly fund itself will also lack the flexibility or physical scope to sensibly manage the economy or respond to external shocks. In carrying out this mandate, the committee will be guided by national interests above all else. We cannot continue to tax poor party when we should be promoting prosperity. We should no longer tax investment or production, but focus on returns, incomes, and consumption. This government tax the fruit, but not the seeds.
Speaking at the occasion, also, the chairman of the committee, Oyedele, noted that Nigeria's revenue generation was below the African standard, even though the country's collection costs were among the highest. He pledged that members of the committee were committed to giving their best in the interest of the country.
If we are hoping to move to 18% over the next 3 years, and we don't want to introduce new taxes. In fact, the mandate that this committee has is to get rid of so many taxes that come in the way of prosperity for our people. So Nigerians should look forward to a more harmonized, fewer number of taxes. But then it seems like it's a contradiction. How do you then raise the revenue? Now, we know where we're going to get the revenue from. There's a huge tax gap. What that means is, as of today, without introducing any new taxes, if you get everyone that needs to pay their taxes to pay, we will not be where we are. So we think that that tax gap is somewhere in the region of 20 trillion naira.
Moving on, the Director General of the World Trade Organization, Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, I beg your pardon, says a meeting with President Bola Tinubu in Abuja was aimed at reducing the economic hardship bedeviling Nigerians. Speaking with journalists after the meeting, Okonjo-Iweala stressed that her quiet visit, which was not an official WTO mission, focused on how to support Nigerians at such a time of need. The WTO boss disclosed that she had a really good conversation with Tinubu, which considered community and grassroots programs that could be put in place to create jobs for young people and supported women and children, whom she underscored were the most vulnerable. She noted that they discussed the importance of long-term investment opportunities that Nigeria could seize, including in the pharmaceutical industry.
Had a really good conversation on trying to look at community and grassroots programs that can be put in place to create jobs for young people. On trying to support women and children who are those who are bearing the brunt of some of the suffering in the country. We talked about how for the longer term we need to look at investment opportunities that Nigeria can seize, including in the pharmaceutical industry. We also talked about what type of support the WTO, the World Trade Organization, can bring. We're already working in Nigeria with women in particular who own small and medium enterprises to try to help them upgrade the quality of their products, whether it's in the agricultural area, in textiles, and in other areas, so that they can sell more internationally. We're trying to help them with digital trade. The wave of the future is digital trade. So how do we train, empower, and give Nigerian women and owners of small and medium enterprises support so they can trade more, create more jobs?
Still in the news, a former desk officer in charge of the Integrated Payroll and Personnel Information System IPPIS at the Federal Character Commission, FCC, Haruna Okolo, has implicated the chairman of the commission, Mrs. Muhiba Dankaka, of being the brains behind job fraud allegations. Dankaka's alleged role was revealed on Monday as Kolo faces accusations of collecting monies from people to offer them jobs. He made the submission during the hearing of the House Ad Hoc Committee investigating the alleged job racketeering and abuse of IPPIS by ministries, departments, and agencies.
So whenever there's new recruitment, she signed, she gave me the names, then I'll take it to Accountant General before the office, the new, this will be captured, the new staff will be captured. Sir, the Shehu is the one that brought people, so many people, like almost 25 of them. One will pay 1 million, the other one will pay 1.5 million, all to my personal accounts. All to my personal account, sir. Yes. My account number, that's an EcoBank account number. After which, she instructed me to give her the cash, all in cash installments. There's no transfer, there's nothing, just for me to withdraw through POS, from this POS to that POS, cash installments. I was never at any time involved in selling jobs to anyone. I only acted based on instructions, sir.
Earlier, the chairman of the committee, Yusuf Adamu Gaji, said the panel had obtained complete records of Kolo's bank records and discovered that at a point, he had a total of 75 million naira lodged in his Access, Echo, and UBA bank accounts by individuals that benefited from the racketeered jobs in the FCC.
We must come out with, this is just one thing, racketeering in what? Federal character. We are not talking about slot in other agencies. So please leave this thing. Don't, and I appeal. Just like, I equally have emotions. I will see the truth, but you see someone saying lies. I have to tolerate it as a chairman. So you that are observers too need to tolerate some certain things. Don't talk by gesture, trying to determine, to preempt the outcome of this investigation. We are not going to allow that. If you like, say, what's your business? If people are talking, allow us to interact with those that are talking.
Responding, Dankaka said she neither received money from Kolo nor was involved in any job racketeering.
I got this Quran from the secretary. He brought it to this place. Thank God the secretary brought this Quran to this place. If I ever collect 1 naira from this Kolo, may Almighty destroy what I've worked for. If I ever in my life ask him to go and collect 1 naira from anybody, whatever I'm looking for, with this Quran, may it destroy me. I'm a Muslim. Exactly. I've not in my life asked him to collect. I don't even know the secretary. I don't know the driver. I don't know the driver that they are talking about. I've never set eyes on the driver.
See,
Quran is here. I've never in my life.
Stand up and scream.
It's here. Ask him to give me 1 naira. It's here. All what he does for me is when we are going to the airport, he buy ticket for me. He said he comes to my house to give money. He does not come to my house to give money. Excuse me, I stayed in an estate. Before you enter, I must go ahead for you to enter.
Muhibat Dankaka speaking right there. But moving on now, the Nigerian Association of Resident Doctors, NAD, has suspended its planned protest scheduled to hold today, Wednesday, August 9th, 2023. NAD President Innocent Orji made this known in an interview today. According to him, the industrial action by the association, however, continues. Orji said the union will review again in 72 hours, according to the position of the National Executive Council. The NAD president said his colleagues have 8 major demands, including the need for the government to recruit new hands to replace those who have left the system through migration, brain drain, or death. Orji said the government has not shown commitment to meeting the demands of the association. The suspension of the planned protests followed the meeting between NAD executive and that of the Senate, led by Senate President Godswill Akpabio. The association on July 25th, 2023, declared a total and indefinite strike action over the replacement of doctors who have exited the system and demand that the salary structure of its members be increased by 200%, amongst other demands. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has ordered fresh sanctions through the Central Bank of Nigeria on entities and individuals related to and involved with the military junta in Niger Republic. The special advisor to the President, Media and Public Affairs, Ajuri Ngalale, who disclosed this during a press conference, said these sanctions are based on the position of financial sanctions meted out on the military junta in Niger Republic by the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS heads of states. According to him, while no option has been taken off the table, it is expected that the far-reaching decisions will be taken by the bloc at the upcoming extraordinary meeting on Thursday in Abuja. It's the news at 1 o'clock on Splash 105.5 FM. Still ahead, 5 killed in South Africa's Cape Town amid taxi strike. NFF promises to pay Super Falcons World Cup prize money and unpaid bonuses. We'll take a break now. When we come back, we'll bring you more stories. Please stay with us.
Have you thought of studying abroad and you want to make this a reality? Mark your calendars on 14th August. University of Chester, UK is coming to our city. Join us at Cotton Gate Exclusive Hotel Conference Hall, Ibadan, for a life-changing opportunity to pursue your dreams. The University of Chester offers over 300 courses covering health, engineering, business, nursing, and more. Very competitive tuition fees and guaranteed scholarships as well. A safe, serene study environment. So come and talk to us on the 14th of August at Carton Gate Exclusive Hotel Conference Hall, Ibadan, Nigeria, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call 070-8923-0020 for more information. That is 070-8923-0020. See you there.
It's a new dawn in the world of education as West Midlands Open University, WMOU, a new online university, receives licensing approval to offer degree-granting programs in Nigeria. WMOU is bringing university education close to you in faculties of business, social sciences, and various courses like accounting, business management, economics, and lots more to choose from. Our courses are flexible and you get to choose your learning environment, which allows professionals and anyone in the workforce to further their education with ease. Flexible payment options are available, but various other ways to make studying with us more affordable. Enroll at WMOU to get that degree today. For more inquiries and updates, follow us on any of our social media platforms at WMOU Nigeria on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. On LinkedIn and YouTube, it's West Midlands Open University. Admission date for the September session will be announced soon, so get ready. WMOU, another first in the Ibadan's educational history.
Ọ̀rẹ́, ojú ti rí tó pẹ̀lú wàhálà owó bí apèròsọ́kọ̀ ṣe ń pariwo.
Ọ̀gbẹ́ni, wọlé pẹ̀lú change ẹ̀ o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ làwọn ìyálọ́jà náà máa pariwo.
Ẹ dákun, owó yín ti ya yín ilé gbà.
Àwọn ará ilé ìtajà ńlá náà máa sọ fún ẹ.
Ọ̀gá, kò sí change, ẹ fi mú súwìtì.
Nígbà tó bá tún wá rí iṣu tàbí ẹja yíyan tó ti ń pòǹgbẹ rẹ̀ tipẹ́.
Óò, mi mú àpamọ́wọ́ mi dání ṣá.
Kò yẹ kílé ayé le tó bá wọn. Òun ló jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ṣe ń lo Momo láti fi sanwó fún gbogbo nǹkan. Pé *671# lórí fóònù rẹ tàbí kí o gba áàpù tuntun Momo sórí ẹ̀rọ ìbáraẹnisọ̀rọ̀ rẹ. Kí ìwọ náà lè gbé ìgbé ayé tó dùn pẹ̀lú wa. Momo, ó dára ju owó lọ.
Ọmọ mi ti pọ̀ṣù mẹ́fà, ẹ bá mi dúpẹ́. Oṣù mẹ́fà, ẹ bá mi dúpẹ́. Ó ti yá pọ̀ṣù mẹ́fà nìyẹn. Ọmọ ò máa ń pẹ́ dàgbà o. Báyìí o, ọmọ rẹ ti wá nílò ju omi ọyàn nìkan lọ o. Àkókò ti tó láti máa fún un ní oúnjẹ fífọ́ ní àfikún sí ọyàn. Rí i dájú pé àwọn oúnjẹ ọmọ rẹ ní ó kéré tán ọ̀kan lára àwọn oúnjẹ àfọ́pọ̀ márùn-ún wọ̀nyí. Ẹyin, ẹja tàbí ẹran, èso àti ewébẹ̀, epo tàbí òróró, ẹ̀wà, ẹ̀pà tàbí sóyà, ìrẹsì, ọ̀dùnkún, àgbàdo tàbí iṣu. Ọmọ rẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti oṣù mẹ́fà nílò omi ọyàn àtàwọn oúnjẹ wọ̀nyí fún ìdàgbàsókè àti ìlera. Máa fún wọn lọ́yàn títí yóò fi pé ọmọ ọdún 2 àti jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
Ìkéde yìí wá láti àkọ́ṣeṣẹ́ ARIN, iléeṣẹ́ tó ń mójútó ètò ìlera ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Now that you have finished SS3 exams, what's next? Enroll for A-level program at OBMS Cambridge Advanced Level College, Total Garden, Ibadan for Cambridge A-level or Jupiter A-level program. It is your best option for admission into 200 level in Nigerian universities or admission to overseas universities. OBMS A-level college is known for excellent teaching, outstanding results, affordable fees, moral and spiritual development of students, and conducive boarding facilities. At OBMS A-level college, we also offer SATs, TOEFL, IELTS, GCE, UTME, and post-UTME coaching. For more information, visit our new complex along Total Garden NTA Road, Ibadan. Website www.obmsng.com. Contact us on 0803-386-1091 and 0803-303-9588. OBMS A-level college. Excellence through integrity.
Glad you're still with us. It's still the news at 1 o'clock on Splash 105, the 5 FM, the Integrity Station. Welcome back. Now turning to the foreign scene. 5 people have been killed in the South African city of Cape Town as a strike by minibus taxi drivers that began last week turned violent. The South African National Taxi Council, Santaco, announced a one-week provincial shutdown last Thursday after failing to resolve various issues with the local government in Cape Town. The grievances arose after a new municipal law gave local authorities the power to impound vehicles for violations such as driving without a license or registration plates. Sporadic violence erupted in different parts of the city after police began impounding vehicles last week as angry protesters touched buses and cars and pelted the police with stones. The office of the City of Cape Town said the strike had severely affected people commuting to work and at times left them stranded due to attacks on public transportation services. Now in Niger, United Nations say Niger's military coup is disrupting humanitarian efforts by the body as border and airspace closures threaten to cut off supplies of medicine and food. Its humanitarian chief in Niger, Louis Arbin, warned that UN aid agencies are scrabbling to replenish depleting stocks, just as regional sanctions potentially increase the number of people in need. On Monday, UN humanitarian chief Martin Griffiths said he was very concerned about the situation in Niger and urged the international community to do everything to help those in need. Any humanitarian cutbacks could have devastating impacts in Niger, which has one of the highest rates of child mortality in the world and where rural communities have been hit by a deadly rebellion. Finally, sport news. The Nigeria Football Federation, NFF, has assured that the Super Falcons will get their prize money from the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup and other monies they are owed. The Super Falcons are owed several bonuses from 2021, and there has been argument on who will pay their World Cup prize money. The International Federation of Professional Footballers on Tuesday released a statement urging the NFF to pay the players what is due to them. The NFF in a statement, however, said it has no issues with the players, adding that it has assured them before the World Cup that they would be paid all the monies owed them. The Football House promised to pay the players once the World Cup money is paid to them by the Federation of International Football Federation, FIFA. The players are guaranteed $60,000 each for reaching the round of 16 of the World Cup, besides a win bonus and allowances for qualifying matches yet to be paid by the NFF. The Super Falcons bowed out of the competition after losing 4-2 on penalties to the 3 Lionesses of England on Monday. And with that, we have come to the end of the news at 1 o'clock. But just before we go, a recap of the headlines. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has vowed to end Nigeria's over-reliance on borrowing for public expenditure. Resident doctors have suspended planned protests, said strike continues. On the foreign scene, 5 people have been killed in South Africa's Cape Town amid taxi strike. While in the exciting world of sports, NFF has promised to pay Super Falcons World Cup prize money and unpaid bonuses. For more details on the news, kindly visit our website on www.splashfm1055.com. Now you can download the Splash FM mobile app on iOS and Google Play Store to listen live, get news updates, opinion poll, and you can also report an event live to us through the iReport feature. To download, simply go to any of the stores mentioned and search for Splash FM 105.5, then click to download. We have now come to the end of the news on Splash 105.5 FM, the integrity station and the best radio station in the southwest of the country. The news editor is Tunde Olawowo, assisted by Chinwe Churchill. I am Catherine Adeogun. Good afternoon and thank you for listening.
Quick, Charger 240.
Hot news, cool vibes, sports, and more on the Integrity Station.